Hey folks, welcome to Shooting Up North. I am your host, Lewis Carlin. We're heard right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching for the first time, please consider hitting that subscribe button. But we have big news. Sue Young, the Undead Bride, returning to professional wrestling. It's not Impact Wrestling yet. She's returning this Friday to Defy Wrestling, taking on Rebel Kell. It is this Friday, July 28th in Tacoma, Washington for Defy Wrestling. Sue Young making her return to professional wrestling. And this is big news because if she's returning to the Indies, she will be returning, in my opinion, to Impact Wrestling very, very soon. I'm sure she's wrestling in the Indies. She's been out for some time after giving birth, so she needs to get some practice in, needs to work out any of the kinks that she might have. But Sue Young returning to professional wrestling this Friday, announced by Defy Wrestling, taking on Rebel Kell. Big news. So I could expect Sue Young to be making her return to Impact Wrestling very, very, very soon. I checked the Impact Wrestling roster, and she is still on the roster. I don't think they've ever taken her off the roster. So that's huge news. I'm excited to hear about this. I'm excited that Sue Young is returning to wrestling. I miss Sue Young. I'm a big fan of Sue Young. I'm looking forward to her returning to Impact Wrestling, and it could be very, very, very soon. As once again, Sue Young returning to professional wrestling for Defy Wrestling on the indie scene, taking on Rebel Kell this Friday, July 28th in Tacoma, Washington. I, I wouldn't be surprised if we see her at Emergence. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Sue Young at Emergence, if she makes a surprise appearance. But that's big news. Very happy to see Sue Young back. Wanted to pass that on to you guys. Going to leave it at that. Anything else breaks, of course, I'll be back. But until then, thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye. Stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye bye.